It's been 28 years since Midsomer Murders, 1997, first invited us into those picture-perfect English villages, where beauty met bloodshed and mystery hid behind every hedge. But what happened to the people who made it unforgettable? The detectives, the doctors, the hearts of the show. Where are they now in 2025? Some found peace, others heartbreak, and a few faced tragedies that changed them forever. Stay with us, because what you're about to discover isn't just nostalgia. It's a journey through fame, loss, and the powerful lives behind Britain's most beloved mystery series. Barry Jackson was never the loudest voice on screen, but as Dr. George Bullard, he became the calm at the center of the storm. His quiet strength and gentle humor gave balance to every dark twist of the series. Born in Birmingham in 1938, Barry's early years were shaped by post-war struggle. His parents worked long, hard days in factories, teaching him endurance before ambition. After graduating from the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, he faced endless rejection, living on small theater pay and persistence. But that same patience became his trademark. It led him to directors like Stanley Kubrick, and ultimately to his defining role in Midsomer Murders. Appearing in 76 episodes, he became an essential part of the show's heart. When he passed away in 2013 at the age of 75, his $2 million net worth meant little compared to the legacy he left. A legacy of humility, compassion, and quiet mastery. Rosalie Crutchley, who portrayed Lucy Bellringer, was fierce, witty, and unforgettable. She could silence a killer with a single look, and her performance added elegance to every scene she touched. But Rosalie's own story was far more dramatic than any murder mystery. Born into a struggling middle-class family during the Great Depression, her childhood was marked by cold nights and the smell of coal and soup. She trained at the Royal Academy of Music, sharpening her voice and diction while dreaming of freedom from her bleak surroundings. Casting directors often rejected her, calling her eyes too dark and her voice too sharp. But instead of fading away, she transformed rejection into strength. In films like Quo Vadis and The Six Wives of Henry VIII, she embodied women who were broken yet unbowed. When Midsomer Murders came calling in 1997, she accepted the role instantly, even as her health was failing. That performance became her farewell, a final act of defiance and grace. She died later that same year, at 77. Her final scene forever etched in fans' memories. Elizabeth Spriggs, who played the cunning and gossip-loving Iris Rainbird, gave the role both humor and heart. Beneath her mischievous smile lay years of pain. Born in 1929, she grew up in a cold, loveless home and found refuge only in music. She trained at the Royal College of Music, but her calling soon changed. At 21, she made an agonizing choice to leave her husband and daughter and chase her dream on stage. The guilt haunted her, yet it fueled her performances with unmatched emotional depth. From small repertory theaters to classics like Sense and Sensibility, and even Harry Potter, Elizabeth built a career on authenticity. Her laughter masked loneliness, but her talent conquered it. When she passed away in 2008, aged 78, she left behind $2 million and an enduring reminder that even those who seem joyful often carry unseen pain. Then came Nigel Davenport, the man who embodied authority as William Smithers. Born in 1928 in Great Shelford, Cambridge, he grew up in an academic family, the son of a Cambridge professor. His decision to become an actor shocked his parents. It was rebellion at its finest. But on stage, Nigel found freedom. With his commanding voice and presence, he captivated audiences in films like A Man for All Seasons, Mary, Queen of Scots, and Chariots of Fire. As the years passed, illness slowly weakened his lungs, but not his spirit. He continued to appear at events, dignified and unbowed, until his passing in 2013 at age 85. His $3 million fortune was small compared to his legacy. The portrait of a man who faced life and death with quiet pride, Robert Hardy, who portrayed Robert Cavendish, carried himself with aristocratic grace both on and off the screen. Born in 1925 in Cheltenham, Gloucestershire, he was raised under the strict guidance of his headmaster father. Love was rare. Discipline was law. When World War II began, Robert joined the Royal Air Force and served as a pilot. The experience left deep scars, but it also gave him perspective. After the war, he studied at Oxford University under C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. Yet his heart longed for the stage. Through sheer persistence, he became a household name in All Creatures Great and Small, Sense and Sensibility, and later Harry Potter, where he played Cornelius Fudge. Hardy's life was marked by grace, resilience, and an unshakable will. When he passed away in 2017 at age 91, he left behind $5 million and the respect of a nation that adored him. Few names are as closely tied to Midsomer Murders as John Nettles, the man behind DCI Tom Barnaby. Calm, methodical, and deeply human, he solved every crime with empathy rather than ego. But behind his composure was a painful truth. He was adopted as a baby after being left behind by his birth mother. That loss shaped his sensitivity and emotional depth. Before fame, he struggled through years of low-budget roles and small theater work. But his perseverance paid off when he became the face of Midsomer Murders in 1997. For 14 years, he embodied Barnaby's patience and wisdom until his graceful exit in 2011. Today, at 81, he lives quietly in Devon, writing books and narrating documentaries. His estimated net worth around $10 million. John Nettles remains the heart of British television. Dignified, timeless, and deeply human. Alongside him was Jane Wymark, who played Joyce Barnaby, the gentle, loving wife who balanced the show's darkness with warmth. Born in London in 1952, Jane grew up surrounded by art. Her father, Patrick Wymark, was a celebrated actor. His sudden death when she was 17 left her shattered but determined. Through roles in Lovejoy, Dangerfield, and A Touch of Frost, she honed her craft, earning respect for her sincerity and subtlety. On the set of Midsomer Murders, she brought a sense of home, making every scene with John Nettles feel real. Now, 72, she devotes her time to writing and teaching, running the London Literary Salon and inspiring future generations of storytellers. When Neil Dudgeon took over the mantle as DCI John Barnaby, fans were skeptical. How could anyone replace John Nettles? But Neil didn't try to replace him. He evolved him. Born in Doncaster in 1961, he worked his way up through minor television roles in Casualty, Inspector Morse, and A Touch of Frost before landing his defining role in 2011. With humor, charm, and quiet confidence, he kept the spirit of Midsomer Murders alive. Today, at 64, he remains at the show's helm, with a $5 million fortune and the love of fans who admire his warmth and wit. Beside him stands Fiona Dolman, who plays Sarah Barnaby, the kind-hearted and intelligent wife who became the show's emotional core. Born in Scotland in 1970, she grew up in a peaceful town but dreamed of something bigger. Moving to London to chase acting meant long nights and constant struggle. But Fiona's perseverance carried her through roles in Heartbeat and The Royal Today before joining Midsomer Murders in 2011. Off-screen, she faced her greatest challenge, becoming a single mother. But she met it with strength and grace, even running the London Marathon in memory of her father. At 55, she continues to balance her acting career with charity work, proving that compassion is its own form of courage. Jason Hughes, known as D.S. Ben Jones, brought humor, heart, and loyalty to the show. Born in Wales in 1971, he came from humble beginnings and struggled through years of rejection before his breakout role in This Life. When Midsomer Murders offered him the role of Ben Jones in 2005, he became a fan favorite. After nearly a decade, he chose to move on in 2013 to explore new creative paths. Today, at 53, he continues acting on stage and television, his $2.5 million net worth standing as proof that hard work and heart never go unnoticed. With legendary roles in Doctor Who, Outlander, and Ted Lasso, Annette, now 74, remains a symbol of strength and authenticity. Together, they proved that Midsomer Murders isn't just about solving mysteries, it's about the enduring spirit of those who bring them to life. So, which story touched you the most? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold journeys of the stars who made television magic. Thanks for watching.